Do you want to change your life forever and ever and live the life of your dreams, of your goals, and the life that you really want and desire? If so, then this video is for you. How do you change your life? How do you change your life? What are the secrets to success, or what is the one top secret of success? I want you right now to Google what is the secret of success and tell me how many results you get. Probably you'll get to billions or trillions or hundreds of millions of results about the secrets of success. In fact, if you go to the library or to the bookstore and you look up for books about success, you will find so many books about success, like do these 5 steps and you'll be successful, or this is the ultimate 4 steps formula, or the 10 steps to be successful. This is all good and nice, but they rarely, if ever, they work. You know why? Because they're missing the prerequisite of success, and the prerequisite of success is not just to listen to some audiobook or to listen to some inspiration or to be motivated. Motivation, does not work most of the times. Motivation is nothing. The same thing when you read about success, same thing when you try to be successful. I believe the secret to success is to really understand yourself, is to be quiet for a moment or two, to really know why do you want to be successful in the first place. Because me personally, I suffered from shyness, I suffered from social anxiety. I followed every book about overcoming shyness. I went to multiple therapy sessions, NLP, hypnosis. I've read so many books, you name it. I thought I've tried everything, but there has, like, deep down inside, I always felt like there's something missing. I always felt like I'm not good enough, or I always thought there's something really not good with my personality or with who the hell I am, or there's no way for me to become successful. In short, I did not believe in myself. It wasn't until I really started to understand how the brain works, how can you build your habits, what do I need to do in order for me to be successful. So the very first step to success, the very first step that I've done is I got really angry. I really got angry with myself, because I hate New Year's resolutions, but I've been writing New Year's resolutions ever since I think the very first time I wrote goals when I was 19. I'm 31 years old now, so it's been 12 years ago. I've been doing it like since 19 to up to 30 years old. I keep writing New Year's goals, keep writing new for my when I have a new birthday. I kept writing goals, but they don't work. Because why? I want to make a change. I did not like my life. I hated my life, honestly. I want to make something really different to be more successful. But what I find out, whenever I want to make a change, whenever I read a book excuse me, whenever I read a book about success and I follow the 4 steps or the 5 steps, I just get back to right where I started. I will say it again. Whenever I followed a book about success, when there's a book, for example, says there's four ultimate steps for success, I followed them. After a week or two, I go right back to where I first started, and I kept doing that. I almost gave up on myself. Then I discovered a guy with the name David Goggins. David Goggins, I think, excuse me, he is the guy. He says he doesn't believe in 4 steps to this or 5 steps to success, because he believes success is much more deeper than that. What I learned from David Goggins, what really changed my life once I started listening to David Goggins, is that you have to understand first your mind. He believes that most people operate within 40% of their truest capacity. And whenever we start to making a change, our brain, this is designed to protect us. So whenever we try to make a change, there's something unfamiliar for the mind. The mind will interrupt this as danger. Our mind wants to save us from danger. So if there's something when you try to make a change and there's something unfamiliar to the mind, he'll say, hey, stop right there. Go back to right where you started. So really, When you are at 40% of your full capacity and you want to get over 40%, you will feel uncomfortable. You will feel like this is impossible. You will feel like you cannot do it. But once you really take control of your own mind and you say, fuck it, I'll do it anyway, and you don't listen to your mind, and you go right 100% after what you really want, despite all the negative thinkings that you have, despite all, or even if you have all the negative thinkings, or you don't really believe in yourself, if you keep pushing yourself beyond your limitations, your old limitations, and you keep doing it, you do things make you uncomfortable every single day, you do something you haven't done before, you start to change your life. This is what it happens. So there's something he calls, David Goggins, he calls something called the 10% rule. For example, let's say you want to start working out. You don't excuse me, maybe you start to want to lose weight. You don't go 100% try to change your whole life or change your diet. You try to get better 10, at least 10% every single week. For example, if you run today, like last week, if you ran for 30 minutes, this week you'll decide to run 33 minutes, and so on. But the only way to really make a fundamental change in your life is understand yourself. Know that you are much more powerful than you ever thought about yourself. But really, you have to silence the noise, the negative noise that says I cannot do it, and you have to start one powerful way to understand yourself first. Once you understand yourself, you push yourself beyond your old limitations. And the best way, I believe, the best form of therapy that worked for me is to journal. I journal every single day. You see here, you see these ones, this is my from my old journal. This is the journal I write into. I have so much more, like these twos, and let me see. I have these two at the moment, but I do have much more than these two journals. When when you journal, you silence all the noises and you begin to understand yourself better, because it's really easy to get lost in your thoughts. You know what I mean? When you have limitations, when you have bad thoughts, or you have things that says you're not good enough, and you feel chaos inside of your mind because you, that is in my personal experience, I cannot even process all the negative thoughts. When I write them down on pen and paper, my life changed, or the way I think changes dramatically. So journaling is very different from writing a diary to begin with. Just I want to mention that, because journaling is about understanding yourself. Diary is just like you write your daily things or whatever you've been doing for a daily basis. For example, in my diary, I've got this from Rob Doyle. It's about asking empowering questions, because when you try to get outside of your comfort zone and different answers, find answers for questions that you have, or you want to overcome things, you write questions. Let me just find the notes I have here. Mm. So the best way to get an answer for your problems is to ask good questions, positive questions. You don't ask yourself why the hell I've been all, or why couldn't I, or you don't ask yourself, oh my god, I cannot lose weight, why cannot I do that? Rather, you would ask yourself something like, what is holding me back from getting what I really want, or what is holding me back from the life that I wanted? Or another question that's really powerful, why am I scared of doing X? For example, you want to lose weight, maybe you want to start dating, or maybe you want to make money but you don't do it, you don't believe in yourself. Fear is probably stopping you, so you ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Why am I afraid of doing this? Usually when you ask yourself this question, you will get really vague simple answer. Like, for example, let's say you want to make money. Well, you will ask yourself, why am I afraid of making money, or why am I afraid to start a new business? You will say, oh, well then my maybe the business won't be successful and I'll be losing money. Okay, why are you afraid of losing money? Maybe the answer would be to you, oh well, if I lose money, then how am I gonna eat, or how am I gonna live my life? Well, if you think about this question or this answer, if you keep digging about the real answer, you'll find like the problems are much deeper than we think about. Like we always try to solve a problem from the surface level. If you want to make a change in life, you have to understand yourself at a much deeper level. Once you If you want to do that, you start journaling, as I said, and you keep asking yourself questions. Why? What is about this is scaring me? What about that is scaring me? The first question, second, maybe the third question will be like easy. Like for example, I've done this exercise for myself, and the very question I've got when I start journaling with the Rob Dial. Let me find it out here. So first of all, I said like, why do I want to finish the Iron Mind 60-day challenge, which is just the 60-day challenge is about really taking control over my mind, understanding what is moving me, or taking a cold shower every single day, journaling every single day, changing my habits, my diet, my exercise habits to become a better person. And I ask myself, why must I do this? The first question is because I want to regain my respect to myself. Why do I want to respect myself? Because I believe, the second answer was, I believe that I have a special gift that I want to share with the world. Why do I want to share my gift to the world? Because I want to experience the freedom of, I was showing freedom to the people. Let me see. To have freedom, to show people the freedom that they can have in their lives once they understand how they control their mind. But I have to start with myself first. And I kept digging and digging and digging until at the seventh time when I asked myself, why do I want to overcome the 60-day Iron Mind challenge? Well, because I'm really sick and tired of my own life, and I feel like I'm worthless because I keep telling myself that I want to change my life, but I haven't done it yet. And this is so frustrating, and I hate this part of my life. I want to change it now. I want to regain my respect to myself. I want to live a life where I feel like I worth something. I want to live a life of purpose. I want to feel like my life does matter. And I don't feel that because I've been writing New Year's goals for so long and I don't follow through on them, and I don't like my life for that. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does, because the only way you will get a lasting change in life is to understand what makes you angry, understand what makes you motivated, understand what really makes you alive, and to push yourself beyond your limitations. First, I'm gonna give you now, okay, the my steps to success. First of all, you need to know what is it. You need to dig deep down inside to really understand yourself and know what is the deep problem here. You have to fix it at the deep level, not the surface level. And the best way to do it is to have a journal and start asking yourself empowering questions. Sit quiet, go somewhere in a room when it's really quiet, no one's gonna bother you. Listen to some relaxation music if you like to do. I do it this way. And then start really writing without, you don't have to worry about someone else reading from your journal. Even if you write in your journal right now, or if you get yourself a journal, then you burn it, I don't care, but you have to write down excuse me, the process. Write it with a pen and paper, not on your computer, not in your tablet, not somewhere else. Not write it the old fashioned style way. Pages, physical pages, with a pen, and understand yourself. You will really be surprised when you start to dig deep at the deeper level of a problem. Don't be surprised if you cry. Don't be surprised that to get results that you never expected to get. Don't be surprised to find answers that you never thought about, because it is the best process. Writing in a journal is the best process to get from to get your subconscious, your unconscious fears to the conscious level. Once you understand them, you'll be much better off at solving them. Second step is to actually do something that sucks, something that will take you outside of your comfort zone. And here's what's going to happen when you start to do that, just as a reminder. Your brain is designed to protect you. It's gonna try to tell you stop. You will get some idea. Probably most people will happen. This is what is gonna happen to most people. Maybe it's not gonna happen to you. Your brain will say, hey, this is dangerous. Maybe you'll think, oh gosh, what did I get myself into? Or I should get back to where I started. This is stupid. This is not gonna change my life. This is uncomfortable. But in that time where you have doubts, where you have a lack of belief in yourself, you will really take control over your conversation that is going on here, say, and tell yourself, shut the fuck up. Yes, say to yourself, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna change it, and I don't care about what you think here. Like, you talk to your voice, you shut the old voice, you bring the empowering, the higher version of yourself, and say, shut the fuck up, and I will do it no matter what. I don't care if it's gonna hurt me. I don't care if it's painful. I'm gonna do it to the end, because I'm sick and tired of being at the same place my whole life. I don't want to live this way forever. And that is what brought me, or that is why I started my own journey, because at the age of 30 plus years old, I thought, hey, okay, I've been writing goals ever since I can remember. I'm not at where I want to be financially, or in terms of relationships, in terms of my level of happiness. I feel like I'm way behind of my life, and if I don't change something, probably I'll be 40, 50, 60, 70, or even worse at my deathbed, thinking about what could have been possible. What could have I changed? How much more pleasure would I have if I just really pushed myself beyond my limitations and get after what I really want in life? And that is a really disempowering place. It's really a place when you realize that you haven't lived. You know, they say not everyone dies, but not everyone lived. The worst thing can happen to you is to realize at the end of your life that you really haven't lived at all. You listen to other people's opinion, you listen to what you are afraid of what people would think of you if you get successful, or it's very depressing. It's really, really depressing. I don't want to die when I'm 60, 70, 80, or even next year. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna live. But let's say if I live to the average age, maybe 75, 80. I don't want to live at this age and say shit at my deathbed. I always wanted to move to Japan for a while, learn Japanese. I want to like travel around the world. I want to find someone who I can connect with, someone who I really love, a person. I want to marry someone, the love of my life, someone who clicks with me, who I click with, who I feel like we're really compatible, but I settle for something less. It's very depressing. It's really depressing. Don't wait for the New Year's resolutions to change your life. Start now. Do it now. And think about all the things that you need to change in life. Never sell yourself short. Know that you are much stronger than you ever think if you keep pushing yourself beyond your limitation. I hope this excuse me, message resonated with you. I hope you like it, and if it does, please just write your feedback. I'm trying to become a better speaker. I will do it more often. Probably, I haven't decided how long, like how much do I want to do it with the beginning of the new year, but I wanna have more quality contents, quality and quantity. I want to combine the two, and I'm still thinking how many videos do I want to upload each week. I will see. I'll think about it. But if you love this message, please give it a thumbs up. Give me your dead honest opinion, thoughts about this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I wish you a better, a happier, and much more fun new year. God bless you.